Professional development refers to the process by which adults continue to reflect on their practice and stay current with their knowledge and skills. To increase your knowledge in your chosen field, it may involve enrolling in classes or workshops, going to professional or industry conferences, or receiving a certificate. Professional growth has an impact on the children in your care's ability to learn well. As a result, we are becoming more aware of how early childhood educators' knowledge, abilities, and practice contribute significantly to children's learning. It is important in early years for many reasons, as outlined below. Boosts confidence and credibility. Improve quality of work with children. Expands understanding of effective teaching practices. Increased professionalism becomes a key to support children's holistic development. Influences from other early childhood educators' work. Knowledge up to date related to social changes. Aware of legislations, policies and procedures. Provide networking opportunities. There are numerous ways to improve your learning. Let's discuss some of the best professional development opportunities for early childhood educators. Participate in conferences and seminars. Conferences are fantastic learning opportunities because they allow you to hear from industry leaders, network with your peers, and shop for new books, equipment, and supplies for your childcare center. Every year, a variety of one-day conferences with national speakers are held. Attending a conference may require some travel, but it can be interesting to hear the perspectives of early childhood experts as well as leaders in the field of education. While most conferences and seminars charge a fee to attend, some local governments organize conferences at little or no cost. Peer observation. It is an invaluable tool for professional development in early years settings. When you observe your practice with colleagues and provide feedback, it creates a supportive environment that promotes growth and learning. A foundation of trust is essential, as it allows for open and honest communication. A significant advantage of peer observation is the familiarity that exists between the observer and the practitioner. This familiarity allows for deeper discussion and a better understanding of the context in which practice occurs. You can have meaningful conversations with your observer, gain more insight into the observations made, and explore potential strategies to enhance your practice. Staff appraisal. In early years settings, it is common practice to establish a team of staff responsible for conducting appraisal on an annual or half-yearly basis. These appraisal provide a comprehensive overview of your professional performance, including your strengths, weaknesses and areas for future development. Typically, this process is performed by the settings manager or deputy, who evaluates your work through observation and seeks input from your peers. During the appraisal, you will likely engage in a detailed discussion with your appraiser. They will guide you through an analysis of your work, highlight significant aspects, and together you will agree on areas to focus on for improvement. After discussion, it is considered good practice to develop a development plan as roadmap for professional growth, helping stay focused and committed to achieving goals. Self-evaluation involves practitioners reflecting critically on their own practice and identifying areas for improvement. This approach encourages individuals to take ownership of their professional development. This can be done through self-reflection, documentation, and gathering evidence of practice. Practitioners analyze their strengths, challenges, and areas where they can further improve their skills and knowledge. They can review their own observations, assessments, and documentation of children's learning to gain insight into their practice. Through self-assessment, practitioners identify their own professional development needs and can then provide appropriate resources, training, or mentoring to address those needs. Training courses can help you learn more about a specific aspect of working with children, such as encouraging good behavior or providing opportunities for math. Short training courses are also excellent ways to meet people from various early childhood settings. A certificate of attendance is usually given at the end of a training course. There are short training courses available in the majority of local areas. Many training courses are only a few hours long, but some can be much longer. Short training courses are typically organized by local governments, but they can also be organized by local networks. Reading. There are numerous professional journals, blogs, and newspapers for the early years as well as the larger education sector. Picking out articles and reading them is a good way to learn more about any aspect of early childhood education. Ideally, it is beneficial to discuss them with others afterwards, as the process of discussion often leads to us becoming more reflective in our practice. Visits to other setting. It is always beneficial to visit a variety of early childhood settings. It can assist us in learning new ideas and methods of working. Most practitioners find it to be a very useful tool for helping them reflect on their own development as well as think about their pedagogy. Courses leading to qualification. There are numerous benefits to pursuing additional qualifications, including becoming a better practitioner, meeting new people while working in the early years, and being able to apply for more demanding roles later on. It is possible that you should consider furthering your education to obtain a recognized qualification. There are several options for obtaining additional qualifications, including distance learning courses, enrolling in a local college or university, or enrolling in a week-long course. Barriers to leveling up your professional development. Regardless of role or level within an organization, all employees have the potential for professional growth and development. The level of professional development an employee can achieve may be determined by a number of factors, including available resources, organizational support, and the employee's motivation and commitment. However, there are times when some barriers may exist. Let's discuss some barriers to leveling up professional development. Financial constraints. Professional development can be expensive. May need more means to afford education or training. This can be due to low income, lack of savings, or high education costs. Time restriction. Employees may have busy schedules or family responsibilities that make it difficult for them to attend training or development opportunities on occasion. Long working hours, commuting, or caring for family members are examples of this. The fear of failure. Employees are often hesitant to pursue professional development opportunities because they are afraid of failing or lack confidence. They may be concerned about not completing the training or applying what they have learned on the job. Inadequate motivation. Some employees may be unmotivated to pursue professional development opportunities because they do not see their worth. Certain employees are also unwilling to advance professionally or take on new responsibilities. This could be because they are happy in their current position and would prefer to avoid the additional mental load that comes with training and promotions. Inadequate feedback. Employees may be unable to identify problem areas and assess their own strengths and weaknesses if they do not receive adequate feedback. Managers or supervisors may be to blame for a lack of organization or poor communication. Workers may be unaware whether they are on the right track, meeting expectations, or need to improve in certain areas if they do not receive accurate feedback. Professional development should be considered a continual process that calls for passion and commitment from all parties involved, as it is a journey rather than a destination.